Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of my Football Manager series here with Eastbourne Borough. It's episode number 9 and it's everybody's favourite episode of the series. It's a new season. Season 2 begins today with the new season transfer special. I have signed a lot of players over the course of the summer, 16 in total. We're also going to play our first game of the new season today against Braintree in the Vanarama National League South. Now, of course, we were very unlucky last season because we ended up finishing in the playoff spots. 4th position, we got 78 points, and sadly for us, we lost in the playoff semi-final against Dulwich Hamlet. They actually went on to lose the final against Oxford City. So Oxford City and Ebbsfleet, who won the league, won't be in our league this season. The league itself has also been extended to 24 teams. There was 21 last season, so a number of extra games for us to play. 6 extra games in total, so we're going to need good squad depth this year. So as always, guys, thank you so much for watching this episode. If you do go on to enjoy it, please do leave a like. Make sure you subscribe as well for more Football Manager content. This is going to be a long series, a fun series as well. Thank you to those of you who are also supporting on Patreon. If you do want to support the channel, links to that is all in the description below. So let's introduce you then to our 16 new signings that we've made this season. I'm not going to go into incredible depth because there's a lot of them. We'll be here for a long time. I am going to go back to last season though, because one of them, the first player that we signed, was Spencer Hamilton. He came in from Chippenham Town. He's more of a centre-back for us. Good heading, marking and tackling. If you get anything around the 10 mark in these and a little bit of consistency across the mentals and the physicals, you should have a good player on your hands. So Spencer Hamilton comes in to be our new centre-back. We've also signed a new goalkeeper, 2 new goalkeepers actually. This one, Jacob Knightbridge, is going to be our number 1 this year. Sadly, Worgan, we let him go at the end of last season. We released him. He's only 18 years old. Very, very decent for this level. 3.5-star current ability, 5-star potential for Jacob Knightbridge. We've also signed Cameron Lewis-Brown from Crystal Palace. They released him. He is a right-back, a left-footed right-back, incidentally. He's going to be very good for us. Good work rate, decent marking, decent tackling, 3-star current ability, 5-star potential. You may see a theme here. We've also got Curtis Anderson back. He's going to be our backup goalkeeper. Was actually here last season playing under Lee Worgan. Didn't play a game. He's here with us permanently now, though. We've also got a very good striker on the books, signed from Luton Town, Tra Lucas, who is English, previous club Luton Town, current ability 4-star, 5-star potential, 13 finishing, 12 first touch, 14 composure. I expect him to get quite a few goals for us this season. Another right back that we've got lined up is Aaron Drew. He will probably be our first choice right back. Comes in from Queen's Park Rangers on a free. They released him. 3-star current ability, 5-star potential once again, and a young player at only 21 years old. Oliver Turner comes in, central midfield, again only 18 years old, 3-star current, 5-star potential ability. Previous club was Tottenham Hotspur, so he's got a bit of history about him. He's played for one of the best clubs in the country. Brilliant passing, good first touch, good decisions, good composure. Everything that we want in a young player at this level. The next man in is John Kermani Gordon, who is another striker released from Crystal Palace. We've managed to snap him up on £275 a week. 19 years old, 3-star current ability, 5-star potential. Great finishing, great composure once again. Good off the ball, good heading. Only 5'10", but he's, quite decent in the air. He's going to be very good for us. Again, I expect him to get a lot of goals. The next one is a loan signing, Teddy Kwamina, who is going to play on the left wing for us. Again, decent crossing and dribbling. Only a young player, 19 years old, 2-star current ability, 4.5-star potential. Comes in from Southend on loan for the season. Teddy Davey is another central midfielder, 19 years old, released by Southampton, 5-star potential ability, 3.5-star current ability. Good attributes about him once again in all of the right areas. So I'm looking forward to see how he gets on in central midfield. Sam Beckwith, who's come in from Maidenhead United, is probably going to be a backup for us in central midfield. But again, he's got some really good attributes about him. 5-star potential ability as well, which should serve as well over the next couple of seasons. Another loan signing from Southend is Charlie Sayers, an 18-year-old left-back. This was an area that we really struggled in the transfer window, the left-backs and the left-sided midfielders. But he looks okay, 11 marking, 14 tackling, decent work rate, good composure, should do a good job for us on that left-hand side. Josh Bailey is the next man in, another centre-back, only 20 years old. He's coming from Bristol Rovers, 11 heading, 10 marking, 10 tackling, 4.5-star potential ability. He'll be a backup because we've also got Dickinson and we've got Flanagan who have signed extended contracts for us as well. James Catton is a left-sided midfielder, plays on the wing, 28 years old, probably the oldest player that we've signed in this transfer window. Again, though, he looks as though he's got some good attributes in the right places. Will probably be a backup to the man that we've got in on loan from Southend. We've got Donnell Thomas as well on loan from Colchester. This guy looks quite good. Only 19 years old, 2.5-star current ability. Got a bit of pace about him, got a bit of flair. Should do well for us on that left-hand side. He's here on loan for the season. And then the final man that we signed on loan is Jack Curry. You'll remember Jack Curry from last season. He was our first choice left back. Like I said, it was an area that we struggled in. He actually had a really good season with us last year. 27 games, a goal, 6 assists, just over a 7 average rating. He will do a good job for us again this year. So 16 players in. In terms of players out, we have released Sam Alderson. He's gone to Oxford City on a free transfer. If we look at the released players, we've got Josh Oyensan, who as well, he has left the club. Lee Worgan has gone. James Ferry has gone out on a free transfer. Hammond, Lua, Glover, Charlie Lambert, Jake Elliott, Charlie Townend, James Beresford, Matthew Pickering and Leon Gravata, all released from the club this last season. Stephen James has gone over to Sweden, and we've also lost Gregor Shaw to Slough Town. So we've had a real cull in the squad this year. I think that we've done pretty well with the players that we've brought in. We've got a squad of around, I think it's something like 25 players, something like that. I'm going to have to double check. 27 players we've actually got in the squad. So we're going to be well set. We've got some good depth. Of course, we're going to have an extra 6 league games this season with the extension to the league of 24 teams. We've also got the FA Cup to contend with, which we had a great run in last year. The Builder-Based Trophy as well, where we got to the semi-finals. So we're definitely going to need that squad depth here. Now, in terms of players who have signed extended contracts, let's have a look at who we've got. So Mitchell Dickinson, he signed on for another year. He had a great year for us last year. Will stay until the end of this season. We managed to get Josh Flanagan back in on loan. Again, him and Dickinson were like the key for us at centre-back last season. So it'll probably be the same again this year. Mark Wright is still here as well. He'll probably be a backup for us. Now 35 years old, will soon turn 36. Attributes really drop him, but he's got decent leadership. He's a good senior player that we can have here. Reece Wiley stays as well. He signed a new contract until the end of the season. Just having a look through. Joel Rollinson we already know about. Chris Weltdale we got back. Now I really wanted Chris Weltdale because last year, of course, he scored a lot of goals for us in all competitions. 23 goals in 30 games last season. He is ageing. He's 35 years old. Will turn 36 in January. And I got him back on less money, but I had to give him a 2-year contract. He would not sign a 1-year contract. And I thought for the ability that he's got, I thought let's just do it. Charlie Walker has signed a new contract as well. Attributes are dropping a bit. 32 years old. He was our top goal scorer last season. In total, got 32 in 44 games. So he is back for another year, as is Charlie Kendall, who didn't have a great season last year, but my coaches absolutely rave about him. So we're going to give him another opportunity this season. So financially, we're also doing extremely well. £62,000 in the bank as it stands. A lot of that was largely due to our cup runs that we went on last year, so hopefully we can do that again this time round. We're spending well under the wage budget, so everything is looking glorious here at Priory Lane. If we have a look at the season preview, like we said, the league has been extended this year, but we are the second favourites to win the league title. Dulwich Hamlet, they're the favourites for this year. early in pre-season, we were the favourites, but Dulwich must have signed a few players. We're 11-4. Our opponents today, Braintree, are 25-1, predicted to finish in 14th place. So you'd like to hope that we're going to get a good start to the season and a home win against them. So then, let's play our first game of the season against Braintree at home. I'm hoping for a good start and 3 points. This is the team that's hopefully going to go out and do the business. New signing Knightsbridge will start in goal. Sayers, the new fullback. We've got our regular two of Dickinson and Flanagan at centre-back, with Aaron Drew at right-back. Young Oliver Turner in central midfield will partner Ironton, who is back here for another year. Well, he signed a contract anyway when we brought him in the January window to the end of this season. Very, very good player for us. 4-star ability, 5-star potential. Kwamina, the loan signing from Southend, will start on the left-hand side. Chris Weltdale is back on the right, and we're going to give Charlie Kendall an opportunity today. He's going to be the advance forward alongside Tra Lucas, who came in from Luton Town. We've got plenty of options on the bench. Gordon, Rollinson, Reece Wiley, Hamilton, the centre-back, is here as well as Jack Curry at full-back. Let's get into it. Very excited to get this season going. First game of the season. Let's get a win. Now, of course, 16 new players in and lots of players that have left the club. It may take us a little bit of time to gel, but I'm hoping with the quality that we've brought, we can get off to a good start today. You know, I've worked very hard in pre-season in terms of bringing some of these players in, but I do need to appreciate it's going to take a few games for this side to gel and hopefully start winning. There is maybe going to be an early opportunity, though. Here's Ironton, goes back to Flanagan. 16 minutes in, it's been pretty quiet so far. We need to get over that playoff semi-final defeat. That one goes just wide from Lucas. First opportunity that we've had in this game. Dulwich Hamlet already winning by 2-0 away at Merthyr Tydfil. Turner's going to take this corner for us, though. Whips into the box. Kendall is there. It hits the crossbar. Danger gets cleared away from the Braintree defence. The best opportunity that we've had in the opening 40 minutes or so. I'd definitely take a scrappy 1-0 win. We're dominating the game as we go into half-time, but I think with the players we've got, we can definitely produce more. The only thing is in this league, you know, if you don't start winning early, you can fall behind the leading pack very, very quickly. So we're going to have to make sure that we get wins, and we're going to have to make sure that we get them quickly. Here's maybe an opportunity, though. Drew with a throw-in in towards Weltdale, signing that 2-year contract. Here's Ironton on the edge of the box, finds Drew once again, and then all the way back to Turner. And a little bit of a slow build-up for us, but I'll take it if there's a goal at the end of it. Here's Lucas, the new striker, gives it back to Drew, the new fullback. Everybody's new. Ball in. Cleared away, but only as far as Sayers on this left-hand side. Goes back towards Turner. Here's Kwamina. Back towards Sayers once again. This is a long, long build-up. Here's Ironton on the edge of the box. Drives it, but it ends up wide of the post. Right, I think we are going to make a couple of changes. We'll take off Charlie Kendall. Let's bring Gordon on up front. And then, what are we doing here? Chris Weltdale's having a good game. Oliver Turner and Ironton. See, the thing is, everybody's playing sort of averagely well. Let's take out Turner and we'll bring in Reece Wiley because these two have got a connection in central midfield. But we need to be a little bit more positive. This game is there for the taking, so we are going to go attack him. We're going to bring on Joe Rollinson as well in a minute for Weltdale. Here's an opportunity, though. Weltdale on this left-hand side, in towards Ironton. We've got to get a win here, surely, on the opening day. Weltdale does well, finds Drew. Weltdale will get it back. Of course, he had a great year for us last year. Ball in, Queena's there, Queena scores! First goal of the season. The man on loan from Southend has done it. We're just going to move back to positive. It's taken us 68 minutes to break the deadlock, but the main thing is that we are in the lead. Chris Weltdale with his first assist of the season. This is why we gave him a new contract. Lovely ball in, brilliant header at the back post. Goalkeeper, no chance. We may be in the ascendancy now. Reece Wiley with a corner, delivers it into the middle. Gordon's there. 2-0. First goal of the season for the new striker. He's come on off the bench and he's basically put this game to bed. Absolutely love to see it. And we're going to go again here. Another corner from Reece Wiley, the substitute. Flanagan is there at the back post, hits the crossbar and ends up in the arms of the goalkeeper. Right, let's make our final change. Chris Weltdale can come off. We're going to bring on Joel Rollinson. There was a bid in the summer transfer window, actually, for Joel Rollinson, but it was for absolutely no money, and it came from Barrow, who are in League Two. There's a strike from Ironton. So I've said I wanted a bit of money for him. He's got a £40,000 price tag on his head, and if somebody wants to pay that, then that's absolutely fine. We can let him go. He wasn't too happy about it, but he's still here. There's a goal back for Bailey Nichols from Braintree. We've just switched off a little bit there at the back, but we still should hopefully win this game. 2-1 up, 4 minutes of stoppage time to play, and the referee will blow the final whistle. The first 3 points of the season are on the board. We dominated the game. 24 shots at goal, 14 on target. Should have scored more. Just the 2, and only the 1 effort on target for Braintree, which is a little bit annoying, the fact that they managed to get a goal out of it. So a good start for us. The team is looking solid. After a game, we've got our first 3 points on the board, which is the main thing. We've got games coming up thick and fast, though. Truro City, Dorking at home, Concord Rangers, Salisbury, who are new into the division as well. I'm not sure what games we'll come back for next. We'll have a look. We'll see how the season goes, but we will leave it there for today. Let me know what you think in the comments of the new transfers. Predict as well how you think we will get on in the league this season. But until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, please leave a like. Make sure you subscribe for more Football Manager content, and I'll see you for the next one very soon.